is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Game of the Smithville Barn Ball Classic has Hiland with a record of 0-1 taking on Northwest. The Lady Indians have a record of 1-0. Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education and Community Foundation has awarded more than $10.5 million in scholarships to more than 2,700 Holmes County residents pursuing higher education. This year, the foundation has expanded into a full-fledged community foundation, which will allow strategic grants to other nonprofit organizations for the good of the community. Scholarships for the 2023-2024 academic year will be available on our website, www.hcef.net, starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County High School graduating seniors may apply.
Happy Thanksgiving at Rody's on GA Marketplace. Stop in all this week to get Jenny O Honeysuckle frozen turkeys for $1.79 a pound and earn $5 reward when you purchase any whole frozen turkey with a Rody's Rewards card. And get beef shoulder boneless English roast for $3.99 a pound. They also have beef loin New York strip steak for $8.99 a pound, beef shoulder boneless English steak for $4.19 a pound, Sugardale semi-boneless whole or half hams for $2.89 a pound, and Gerber's boneless chicken lover's choice for $4.59 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
The Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway means a lot of new subs just in time for footlong season, like the new Baja Steak and Jack, made with the new juicy and thicker shaved steak, new pepper jack cheese, and the new smoky Baja Chipotle sauce, and the new All-American Club, made with the new mouth-watering oven-roasted turkey, new Black Forest ham, and new hickory smoked bacon. There's also the new Turkey Califresh with smashed avocado, and so much more. Come in today for the Eat Fresh Refresh, only at Subway.
Stop by Elite Tile and Flooring for Black Friday pricing this Friday and Saturday only. Check out their truckload of Happy Feet Broadway SBC vinyl flooring with 5mm and 20mm wear layer with 60-inch long planks at an unbelievable price of $2.49 a square foot. That's 50% below the regular price. That's 2 days only. Hurry in this Friday and Saturday while supplies last. At Elite Flooring and Tile, conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Alongside Hiland Lady Hawks head basketball coach Brady, coming off that season opening loss, of course, on the road to Laurel, 60-39, only down by 7 points at the half. Brady here, but Tristan Williams, their guard, kind of got hot from the on the arc in the second half. Allowed them to kind of pull away a little bit in that second half.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought our girls battled hard, didn't back down, and utilized our scouting report and did it to the best of our abilities. So I was happy with that. Obviously, you don't like to lose, but it was a good learning experience for us, a great atmosphere that you don't normally get except for the Classic and district finals.
Certainly it was. Obviously, you know you're going to get from Ashley Mullet, able to get those 6 3-pointers for her in the game. But how about somebody like a Joplin Yoder here who had to kind of deal with those big girls inside here and seemed didn't back down either with those 9 points and 5 boards?
Oh, yeah. She was banging around down there. couple of her shots didn't fall that normally do, so that would have even added to what she's capable of doing. But all of our girls battled down there. That girl they had was good.
As much as anything, is that what you're kind of looking for early on, Brady, from this team? Obviously, you're going to the shots and things are going to come as the season goes on. And just kind of see that competitive drive that these teams have, that they're not going to back down from those teams. It has to be big early part of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're such a young team that, when we have those ups and downs, we got to be able to play through them with intensity and pride on the court. And, those little 50-50 balls, offensive rebounds, stuff like that we talk about all the time is what makes the biggest difference during those runs.
Playing in this battle at the Berkey here, of course, the Smithville Barn Showcase, I should say, here at Smithville, the Battle of the Berkey. Of course, we play in a situation like this, one of these classic-type situations. Do you like playing in these types of venues, these classic-type situations?
Yeah, for sure. It's always a good atmosphere. And I was here earlier today. All the teams here, you know them, you know their coaches, you know their players. So it's exciting to be around, a great atmosphere, and looking forward to tonight.
Facing Northwest, season opening win for them over Downton. Of course, they have a pretty good size as well that they bring in here. Talk about this Northwest team, what you're going to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, their post players going Division I and 6'3". She's a force down there, so we're going to have to handle that. And then they got good, strong guards on the perimeter as well. So it'll be a good test for us.
Biggest keys again here for tonight for your team, Brady.
Defensive and offensive rebounding is where it all starts, and then can we execute on the offensive end of the floor?
Kind of unique feel here at this Berkey Fieldhouse. Kind of has that newer gym, but kind of that old gym type of feel, right?
Yeah, it feels like the fans are on top of you. I'm sure it'll be loud like we had Tuesday night, so that's why we play those games Tuesday night, so we can be prepared for stuff later in the year, and I'm sure this will be the same way.
Brady, also, I guess the other night, Mallory's just been able to come in and get some minutes, but also scored 5 points. Looked good while she was out there. Were you encouraged just the first game and her to be on the floor and getting some action as well?
Oh, yeah. It felt good to have her back out there. I know the girls felt good about that. It's been 10 months since she's been on the court with them. So just having her out there and the little bit of time that she gets right now is massive for us. And as we work her back into the rotation, things are only going to get better there.
Brady, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of Hiland Lady Hawks head basketball coach, Brady Schlabel.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
As the weather is getting colder, it's time to think about fall maintenance on your heating system. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, with combined knowledge of over 65 years, and you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
Kick off the upcoming new year by learning a new skill at Buckeye Career Center. Registration is underway for these adult education career enhancement programs: Excel, QuickBooks Pro, Estate Planning Basics, Phlebotomy, Guitar for Adults, Inventor Beginning Assembly Modeling, Plumbing, and Intro to Line Dancing. Check out our full adult education catalog by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org or call 330-339-2288 to reserve your seat in any of these upcoming adult courses. We are Buckeye Proud.
If you need hauling done, then go with a place that will leave a legacy. At Legacy General Hauling. Whether it's commercial or residential, Legacy General Hauling is an independent contractor, allowing them to do custom hauling for any of their customers. They have semi-truck and trailers for hauling equipment, telehandlers, man lifts, and more. They can even spread gravel for driveways. They have single-axle, A-tandem, and tri-axle dump trucks. That's Legacy General Hauling on County Road 201 between Millersburg and Berlin. Give them a call at 330-204-5003. That's 330-204-5003.
With a record of 15-7, they would share the IVC South Division title with Tusky Valley, each going 11-1 in conference action last year. Of course, elsewhere in girls basketball last season, Strasburg won the IVC North Division title at 11-0. West Holmes, of course, capturing their second consecutive OCC title. They went 11-1 last year with the outright OCC title over Wooster, who finished up in second place in the conference at 9-3 last season. Overall around the area in girls basketball last season, Waynedale went unbeaten at 22-0. Of course, would eventually go on to the state tournament. And also West Holmes went 18-3 overall for the regular season last year. Loudonville went 18-4. Danville 16-5 during regular season play. Garraway 11-11, and Triway went 10-11 last year. For Hiland in the East 2 Division 3 district, they would go to the district championship game where they were the 2 seed. They would fall to the 3 seed Fort Fry in the district title last year by a score of 37-24. Wow, for Northwest, a terrific season for them last year also. They went 24-3 last season, and they would fall in the Division 2 regional semifinals, going down to Salem by a score of 33-26 a season ago. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Have you experienced the difference of hometown independent pharmacy lately? If not, now is the perfect time to start. Premier Pharmacy inside Rhodey's IGA is now open and accepting new patients. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacies in Berlin and Millersburg, inviting you to come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. We want to be your teammate as you navigate the complex world of healthcare, offering you consistent, fast service and always being available to answer whatever questions you may have. Call us or stop in today. We will transfer all your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy so you don't have to worry about a thing. That's why we are Premier Pharmacy, your hometown independent pharmacy.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs. and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371. Whatever Mother Nature has in store, you're not worried because you've got Yokohama's Geolandar AT-GEO-15 on your side. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to find out what a new set of all-terrain tires can do for your truck or SUV. This tire is all traction, designed to take you from the pavement to the trail in any weather, anytime you want. Discover the Yokohama Geolandar AT-GEO-15 and get ready to experience what all-terrain is all about. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC today and fill out a finance application for approval with no credit needed on new tire purchases. Call Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, 330-674-0025, or their other locations in Spencer, Mount Vernon, and now open in Loudonville.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
Hiland fell in their season opener this season as they went down 60-39 at Laurel. An outstanding Laurel team here in for Hiland in that game. They trailed 14-12 after one and 28-21 at halftime. Then in the second half, Laurel able to pull away after Tristan Williams, their guard, got red hot putting on the three-point line. She would actually knock down 5 3-pointers in that second half and allow Laurel to kind of pull away to get that 60-39 win in that contest. Laurel also, Mari Bickley going to Princeton next year, had 9 points and 9 boards, and also 6'2" freshman Sanaya Hall had 17 points and 8 rebounds in that contest for Laurel. For Hiland, leading the way for them in that loss was Ashley Mullett, the 5'6" junior point guard, had 20 points and 4 rebounds. Also, Ellie Haberger had 5 points and 5 boards. Joplin Yoder, 9 points and 5 rebounds for Hiland as well. And Mallory Sutzman, back after the injury she sustained last season, she had 5 points and 6 boards off the bench also for the Hiland Lady Hawks in that first season opening loss for them this season. For Northwest, they began their season with a win, a 39-30 victory. That was on their home floor against Dalton. In that game, they were led in scoring by Lily Bottomley, the 6'3" senior. She's going to be going to Loyola Marymount to play basketball next year. She had 13 points in that game. Also, 5'6" senior guard Ashland Stark had 11 points. And also senior guard in Ashley Kudnick had 10 points in that game as well. Gwen Lauer chipped in with 3 points, the 5'5" senior guard for Northwest, who won 39-30 in their season opening victory. And that was on their home floor against Dalton. As far as the area is concerned in girls basketball thus far, Garraway is 3-0, Waynedale 2-0, Triway, actually you said Waynedale now 3-0 if you can include their game today and their victory earlier today here in the Smithville Barn Ball Classic. Now 3-0 is Waynedale. Triway has a record of 2-1 now after a loss earlier today. West Holmes 1-0, Laudonville 1-1, and Hiland 0-1. And in the OCC, only conference game had Wooster defeating Madison this season in the conference. As far as non-conference play, Mansfield Senior 2-0, and also West Holmes 1-0, Ashland 1-0, Wooster 1-1, Mount Vernon 1-1, New Philadelphia, Lexington 0-1, Madison 0-2 in non-conference action. In the IVC in non-conference play, East Canton, Strasburg, and Malvern, and also Buckeye Trail all 1-0, while TCC, newcomers down at Conotton Valley are 0-1. And also in the IVC South Division in non-conference play, Garraway is 3-0, Claymont 2-0, Husky Valley and Sandy Valley 1-0, and Ridgewood 1-0, while Hiland is, as I mentioned before, 0-1. We'll take a break, come back with more here on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Connection, comfort, and safety. 3 necessities for every stage of senior living. At Danbury Senior Living, peace of mind is a must for the senior and their family. Experience this and more at Danbury Senior Living of Wooster and Millersburg. Stop in for a tour at Glen Drive in Millersburg and Portage Road in Wooster. Or visit us at danburyseniorliving.com for more information. A leader of senior care in Wayne County for nearly a decade, let Danbury be your choice in the next step of senior living.
If you're a motivated individual looking for employment, then Village Motors may have an opportunity for you to start a career. This is Deke Miller letting you know that Village Motors is now hiring technicians with various levels of experience, service advisors, salespeople, and we're also looking for help in our parts department. We offer competitive pay and benefits and a remarkable work environment. Contact Tom Porman at 674-8543 or email him at tporman@villagemotorsinc.com.
Going over scores today for the Smithville Barn Ball Classic here at Smithville. Earlier today saw Norwayne down Triway 49-37. It was Buckeye Central edging Ashland 43-41. While Waynedale topped Copley 47-39. It was Massillon Jackson over Anthony Wayne 64-49. And the game before this one saw Smithville defeat Wooster 56-37. Area boys games tonight has Triway at Northwestern, also Shelby's at Madison, Norwalk playing host to Ashland, John Glenn is at Tusky Valley, newcomers down visiting Ridgewood, and Carrollton is playing host to TCC. McRae alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast. Hiland taking on this Northwest team, and Hiland, of course, a loss to begin the season, but also a very good test against that Laurel team on the road.
Absolutely. When you play a team like Laurel, Matt, we saw them in the Classic last year. That's a quality program, and Hiland played them well for the first half. They stuck right with them, but, you know, a young team is Hiland, and they got to learn to finish games and learn how to compete against teams like that, and they will. You know, they work hard, and they'll bring it to you.
And once again, we'll play another team with some good size here. Lily Bottomley, 6'3" senior, going to Loyola Marymount next year, and they'll certainly be another test for this Hiland team.
Absolutely. So the size advantage definitely goes to Northwest tonight. So the guard play of Hiland, again, will be very important tonight for the Lady Hawks.
We'll see what happens. We'll take a break, and Troy Fritz will have tonight's starting lineups in the opening tip on WKLM.
Pomeranian Hospital is hosting their 13th annual Christmas Festival on December 2nd from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and December 3rd from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be beautifully decorated trees, wreaths, centerpieces, and more, all for purchase. Pomeranian Hospital would like to thank all of their sponsors: Pomeranian Medical Staff, Weaver Custom Exteriors, The Bargain Hunter, the Berlin Grand Hotel, Provia, Autumn Healthcare, Trit Party of 4, J. Miller & Son Excavating, Charm Builders, and Chance 2 Transport. Stop by the Christmas Festival at the Berlin Grand Hotel on December 2nd and 3rd. For more information, call 330-674-1584.
At Guggisberg Cheese, you'll find an unbelievable section of your favorite cheeses, as well as some really good deals. In case you're looking for something unique, we have a number of imports, along with the Guggisberg classics you know and love. If you haven't already curd, it really doesn't get cheddar than this. So don't Swiss out. Hit the road, Pepperjack, and stop on out to Guggisberg Cheese, where the baby Swiss is wheelie, wheelie good. Yeah, we know this ad is cheesy, but we regret nothing.
If you're in the market for farm equipment, parts, or service, there's one place that can handle it all. Buckeye Farm and Garden is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. Located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Buckeye Farm and Garden specializes in sale and service of tractors, balers, tillers, box blades, brush hogs, feeders, spreaders, hay rakes, and much, much more. Check out their inventory at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call to set up an appointment at 330-674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Homes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
To get it back in the game is that Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt, for the Northwest Indians tonight. They'll start with 5'10 senior guard Ashley Kudnick, a 5'6 senior guard in Ashland Stark, 5'9 senior point guard Gianna Kuhn, 5'5 senior guard and Gwen Lauer, and 6'3 senior forward in Lily Bottomley. For the Lady Hawks tonight, they'll start with Ellie Haubarger. She's a 5'9 sophomore guard. A 5'6 junior guard in Ashley Mullet. 5'11 sophomore forward is Joplin Yoder. 5'6 senior forward Abby Miller. And the other senior for the Lady Hawks, a 5' senior guard Kate Kaufman.
And the starting line is brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They'll even pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call, 674-1483. And all ready to go here as it'll be for Hiland. Joplin Yoder getting the jump, and she's a 5'11 sophomore. For Northwest, Lily Bottomley is a 6'3 senior. There is the whistle. And here is the toss. It'll be won by Northwest, going left to right as we look on the floor here at Smithville High School. The Berkey Fieldhouse here at Smithville. Pass inside the foul circle to Bottomley. Kicks it out top. Now to Gianna Kuhn. Lobs it right corner. Received by Kudnick. Follows a cross-court pass to the other corner. That goes over to Stark. Dribbles it. Kicks it out top. Now the drive by Kuhn. Drive. Runner by Kuhn. Made off the rim. No good. Rebound to the floor. Picked up by Abby Miller. Highland ball the other way. Going right to left. Here's Ashley Mullet on the left wing. Dribbles it. Mullet will reset the offense out top. Near that midcourt line. Hands it off. Over to Habiger on the left wing, Abby Miller. Out top to Joplin Yoder to the foul line. Hands it off left wing to Ashley Mullet. Dribbles it to the foul line. Hand off right point goes into the hands of Habiger. Out top to Joplin Yoder. Three-pointer by Yoder. Top of the key. Going to be knocked down. Joplin Yoder. Highland takes the early 3-0 lead.
Well, you can have your big shoot to three. That's a good start, Matt.
Certainly is. Northwest has the basketball against that Highland full court pressure. Here's Gianna Kuhn, 5'9 senior point guard. Dribbles it across the half-court line. Lobs it inside. She'll find Bottomley. She'll lay it up and in. Nice look. Bottomley will finish it off. And Highland up 3-2. It'll be Lady Hawks basketball against that pressure. Pass near side over the head of Habiger. She'll chase it back down. Into the front court to Joplin Yoder. Highland will beat that pressure. Now to Ashley Mullet. High on the right side up 3-2. Mullet to the foul line. Hits the left corner, Abby Miller. Miller to the foul line. Dribbles it. Poke loose on the floor. And battling for that basketball. It's going to be finally picked up by Northwest. Into the front court. Here's the dribble to the foul line. Little runner up by Kudnick is off the glass in good, and that'll give Northwest a 4-3 advantage. Ashley Kudnick with that bucket after the first turnover on the Lady Hawks.
And Northwest defense getting after it on the press there.
So Highland will have the basketball. It'll be Mallory Sussman checking in for Highland, replacing Ellie Habiger. Sussman, 5'10 junior, had 5.6 boards in that first game. She'll take it herself across the half-court line against that full-court pressure. Sussman pass left wing, Ashley Mullet, head fake, dribbles it to the baseline. Back to Sussman out top, down to the foul line, to the lane. Her shot blocked inside by Bottomley, goes out of bounds, but off of Bottomley's hands, so Highland will keep the basketball. Lily Bottomley, 6'3 senior forward, going to Loyola Marymount to play basketball next season. Had 13 points in their season opening win over Downton. Inbounds pass goes to Stutzman on the baseline, falls down. and off her hands and out of bounds. That'll be a Hiland turnover, and that will be their second. Full court pressure on by the Lady Hawks, down 4-3. Embedded and grabbed by Ashley Kudnick in the backcourt for the Lady Indians. Kudnick, a three-quarters court, now takes it across the half-court line. Works it against Abby Miller, high on the right side. Kudnick still with the dribble, down to the right wing. Drive to the lane, goes crashing in there, lost it. Bounces out of bounds, but off the Highland. So Northwest fortunate to keep that basketball. In now is 5'8" junior guard Claudia Troyer for Highland, and she will replace Kate Kaufman, the 5'4" senior. Bottom lane to inbound for Northwest. Shovels it right wing. Grabbed by Kuhn. Out top of the pass to Kudnick, but foul called away from the basketball. Illegal screen slapped on Northwest. That'll be their first turnover.
It's caused by good defensive movement there by Highland defending away from the basketball.
First team foul Northwest and first personal on Ashland Stark. Stay tuned immediately following the game tonight for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Brogan Stymel reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Highland to the front court. Here's Abby Miller now to the corner. Her pass deflected out of bounds. It'll be off of Northwest, and Highland will keep the basketball. Midway into the front court near side, it'll be Mallory Stutzman to inbound. Highland down by a point. 5:45 to play in the first quarter. Inbound to Ashley Mullen. This game, of course, being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page. Go to YouTube, search WKLM for that. We also have the link on our Facebook page this evening as well. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Pass by Mullen inside. She'll throw it away. Good defense. It'll be the third turnover on Highland. Lady Indians basketball. Cross-court pass by Stark. Goes left wing to Kuhn. Lobs the right post to Bottomley. Kicks it back out top. Here's the dribble to the top of the key by Stark. Right corner of the pass goes to Kudnick. Cross-court pass left wing Kuhn. Kuhn holds onto it. Backs it up now high on the left side. Now in midcourt into the hands of Stark. Dribbles it to the right point against Ashley Mullen. Crossover right wing. Stark to the baseline. Spins around. Her shot off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to Joplin Yoder. Some contact, no foul. Lost it out of bounds and off of Northwest. So Highland will keep it. Of course, that video live stream tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications, our partnership with them, with Casey Claxon and also Lydia Brady, helping provide the video live stream feed tonight on YouTube. Embedded against that pressure to Mullen. Now to Stutzman into the front court. Nice look. Down to the other end of the floor goes to Claudia Troyer. She lost it. She'll save it from going out of bounds into the hands of Habiger. Back to Claudia Troyer. She's double teamed and it'll be tied up. And Hellball Arrow will stay with Highland.
Good job by Highland beating that press last time down. Textbook one pass and they was across half court.
No question. And it'll be Mullet to inbound beneath their own backboard. Down 4-3. 4:43 to play in the first. Looking. Good pressure. Hits it out top. Back in the quarter. Three-pointer by Mullet. Blocked. That's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Mullet. Trying to go for a rebound. Instead, out of bounds to Northwest after that block shot. So a team rebound for Northwest. They'll have it with 4.5 to play first quarter. Inbound grab by Bottomley. Back over to Kuhn. Kuhn will race it against that pressure across the timeline. Baseball pass front court. Goes to a streaking Gwen Lauer. She'll miss the layup. Rebound grab by Tori Weaver. Into the front court. Here's Mullet. Dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. Mullet, runner up in the air. Going to be good over the hands of the much taller Lily Bottomley. She got to go. Her first two, and now the second lead change in the first quarter. Highland up by one. There's the runner on the other end. Up and going to be no good. Missed by Kudnick. Rebound out top to Bottomley. Back in the corner. Over to Stark. Back to Kudnick, now high on the left side. Northwest ball down 5-4. Into the hands of Kuhn in front of the half-court line to reset the offense. Dribbles it. Bounce pass to the right wing. Received now by Lauer. Lobs it inside the Bottomley. Head fake. Her layup off the glass. No good. Rebound going to be 5-4. Going to be tied up again. This time, I believe the arrow does point, in fact, to Northwest. Well, Highland playing tough again here in this first quarter. Really good defense on both sides.
Yeah, they did a great job collapsing on Bottomley down there in that low post to defend that basket.
And a win ban will be Gianna Kuhn beneath her own backboard for Northwest. Down 5-4. 3:50 to play first quarter. And 5-second violation. Took too long to inbound that ball. Great denied defense for Highland, the second Northwest turnover.
Yeah, give the Highland bench credit for that. They went with a mass substitution. They got fresh legs in. Northwest was a little bit confused on the inbounds.
Full court pressure is on the floor right now for Highland. Abby Miller, Ashley Mullet, and inbound to Mullet in against that pressure. Double team. Her pass going to be kicked by Kuhn. Highland will keep it. Joplin Yoder also is out there for Highland. And also out there on the floor is 5'4" senior Kate Kaufman and also 5'4" freshman Evie Mast. Embedded to Mullet, double team to the backcourt. Dribbles away from it. Still in the backcourt is Ashley Mullet. Now three-quarter score now across the half-court line. Mullet, bounce pass left wing goes to Mast. Mast to the baseline. Mast, layup off the glass is good. Nice take, Evie Mast. And Hiland now a 7-4 lead.
Yeah, good recognition to take the baseline by Mast.
That was the freshman. Embedded grab by Stark in the backcourt. Northwest ball, trailing by 3. 3:20 to play first quarter. Here's Gianna Kuhn across the timeline. Guarded tightly by Kate Kaufman. Knocked away by Kaufman, and Hiland gets the steal. Here's Mullet. Front court goes to Joplin Uter, but knocked away and stolen the other end. That's the fourth Hiland turnover. Into the front court with the dribble. Here's Ashlyn Stark. Kicks her right corner, goes to Gwen Lauer. Back to Stark, high on the right side. Spins around against Ashley Mullet. Stark down to the right wing. Kicks it out top. Received now by Kendall Lauer. On the left point to Kuhn. In the foul circle goes to Stark. Back to Kuhn left point. Now to Stark on the right point. Back over to Kuhn on the left wing. Again guarded tightly by Kate Kaufman. Lobs the right wing. The drive to the baseline by Lauer. Cross-court pass to the other corner. Received now out top by Kuhn. Kuhn to the foul line, and she'll be fouled. A blocking foul called on Kate Kaufman. And again, terrific defense, though, by the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, they get the foul call there, but I'm really impressed with Hiland's quickness here early on.
Kate Kaufman, of course, star soccer player for Hiland. Came out to play basketball this year for Hiland. You kind of see why with that speed, that defensive pressure.
Coach Slayball's not arguing with that choice.
Northwest to inbound. Inside to a cutting Ashley Kudnick. Her shot's no good on the runner, but rebound grab by Kuhn. Pass inside goes to Kudnick, tries to save it, but threw it away. That'll be a turnover Northwest, their fourth. Hiland has it, but stolen right back away by Bottomley from Joplin Yoder. Her pass goes over to Kudnick, and she'll make it up and in. Ashley Kudnick has 4, and now Hiland a 1-point lead. 7-6 Lady Hawks. They had the ball. Mallory Schutzman in the game across the timeline. Goes left wing to Ashley Mullet. Now to Evie Mast. Right corner. Three-pointer up in the air by Kaufman. Going to be off the glass. No good. Rebound put back is good, however, by Mallory Stutzman. That's her first 2. Hiland back up by 3. Northwest basketball. Again, full pressure is on. Embedded to Kudnick at three-quarter score. She'll walk it across the half-court line. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. Here's a foul called on Kaufman going for a steal. Actually, they called that a half-court violation as she received that basketball, the 5th Northwest turnover.
Absolutely good defense applied there again by the Lady Hawk. But how about Mallory Stutzman getting the offensive board and a putback?
Getting it done. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives 1 free full-on fresh value meal from the Subway in Millersburg. That pass goes on the left point over to Haberger. Hicks a cross-court pass to Abby Miller. Right corner to Stutzman. Stutzman to the baseline. Her runner's going to be up and good. Stutzman now has 4 points. Hiland now an 11-6 lead. Full court pressure on by the Lady Hawks. And Kuhn inbounds it. It's going to be grabbed by Carmody. Back to Kuhn. Delaney Carmody, 5'8" junior in the game now for Northwest. 1:20 to play in the first. Here's Kuhn across the timeline. Baseball pass goes right wing to Carmody. Lots of right post over the bottom lane. She's double teamed. But a foul is going to be called. Abby Miller and Ellie Haberger both double-teaming her inside.
Yeah, good job on the defensive end. They almost got the takeaway.
Second team foul on Hiland. Called that foul on Haberger. Her first personal foul. And it'll be Bottomley to inbound beneath her own backboard for Northwest. Down 11-6. 1:15 to play in the first. From Smithville. Inbounds at right wing. Goes over to Stark. Out top to Gwen Lauer. Lobs it inside the paint to Bottomley. Kicks the right wing back to Stark. Stark dribbles it. Runner by Stark off the glass, no good. Rebound going to be 5-4 grab by Stark. Dribbles it back left wing. 1 minute to play in the first. Back to Bottomley, right post. Kicks it back over to Stark, left wing, out top. Into the hands of Gianna Kuhn. Kuhn with it high on the right side against Claudia Troyer. Dribbles it out top. Kicks it back in front of the midcourt line. Ashland Stark now. Stark near the midcourt line. Gets that pressure of Claudia Troyer. Down on the right wing. Runner left-handed by Stark. No good off the glass. Rebound by Bottomley. Her putback is no good, but partially blocked, but it's going to be a foul called on Joplin Yoder. Third team foul on Hiland. Joplin Yoder has her first personal foul, but Northwest again having to work hard for that.
I'm really impressed with what Hiland's doing with Bottomley. They're really forcing her out away from the basket. That was a rare look inside for her.
Lily Bottomley, 6'3" senior. Again, 13 points in their season opening win over Downton. That free throw going to be in and out. Again, no good. Stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs. Across from Holmes Lumber off the State Route 39. And at Buckeye Farm and Garden, WKLM-FM.com. Again, this game being video live streamed courtesy of our partnership with Claxon Communications, Lydia, Brady, and Casey Claxon, providing the video live stream feed on the WKLM YouTube page. Second free throw is good by Bottomley. She has 3. Hiland ball gets the pressure, knocked away from Claudia Troyer, but out of bounds. It'll stay with Hiland here at side court. 11-7 Hiland, 32 seconds to play, first quarter. The Smithville Barn Ball Classic in girls basketball. Here's Mullen out top. Spins around looking. Backdoor cut not there. She hands it off out top to Claudia Troyer. Picks a right point now to Joplin Yoder. Into the corner. Received now by Kate Kaufman. Back over to Mullen in front of the midcourt line. 20 seconds to play first quarter. Hiland looking for that final shot of the first quarter. 13 seconds to go. Now down the 10. Here's Mullen out top. Down the 9. Mullen to the foul line. Has a poke loose out of bounds. Hiland will keep it beneath their own backboard. Just under 6 seconds to go.
Good defense there because Mullen had a clear runner to the right side if she got by that defender.
Certainly did. Mullen now to windbound. Beneath their own backboard. Looking. And him has it out top. Goes over to Kate Kaufman. Back to Mullen on the right wing. 3 seconds. Her three-pointer up in the air. Going to be off the glass. No good. Rebound juggled and grabbed by Joplin Yoder as the first quarter comes to a close. At the end of 1, Hiland 11 and Northwest 7. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Howard Hanna Real Estate Services continues to give you even more options for all your real estate needs. As your local market experts, Howard Hanna has been known as trusted realtors who take special care of your real estate opportunities. Visit them on the web at howardhanna.com or call them at 674-7610. Plus, don't forget about RES Auction Services at res.bid for the latest auctions. Visit the RES Auction Yard for their equipment auction on December 10th and late model equipment on December 30th. Call for consignments at 833-765-3737. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and RES Auction Services on Glen Drive in Millersburg, and visit RES at the Auction Yard on Fry Road in Wooster. They're stronger together and here for you.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
For a scorching 60% shooting, Northwest 3 of 12 for just 33%. Northwest 1 of 2 for the foul line. Hiland did not attempt the foul shot. Northwest out rebounding Hiland 6-5, and each team had 5 turnovers in that first quarter of play. Hiland basketball will throw it away to begin the second quarter. The pass goes over to Gianna Kuhn, and she'll lay it in on the other end. So they will take advantage of that Hiland turnover. And now Kuhn has her first 2 of the game. And now a 2-point lead for the Lady Hawks. Hiland beats the pressure. Here's Stutzman to the foul line. Her runners up in the air, going to be knocked down. Mallory Stutzman now has 6 first half points. Hiland now a 13-9 lead.
Nice spark running off the bench by Stutzman here in this game.
Northwest Lady Indians had the basketball. Here's Kuhn across the timeline against that pressure of Hiland. Takes it high on the right side against Mallory Stutzman. Cross-court pass goes to Stark. Left corner, received now by Ashley Kudnick. Back to Stark, high on the left side. Back in the corner, received now by Stark to the right post, goes to Bottomley. Hits it out top to Kuhn. Hands it off out top to Ashland Stark. Stark spins around against Ashley Mullen. Still with it. Cross-court pass in the hands of Kudnick. Kudnick dribbles it against Troyer to the foul line. Lobs it inside the Bottomley. Bottomley double team. Lost it, picks it back up. Kick to the corner now to Wynn Lauer. Back to Bottomley, right post. Dribbles it under the basket. Her layup going to be off the glass, going to be good. Lily Bottomley now has 5. 15, it's a 13-11 lead now for Hiland. Lady Hawks with the basketball. Here's Mullen across the half-court line. 6.5 to play, second quarter. The pass goes left wing to Claudia Troyer. Left post inside the Stutzman, knocked away. She'll track it back down on the left wing. Stutzman to the baseline. Runs out of real estate, but she was knocked to the floor by Bottomley. And I believe that is going to be a foul. The second on Northwest. Bottomley has her first.
I'm sure Coach Slayball took a deep breath when Stutzman went to the floor there, Matt.
No doubt about it. Able to bounce right back up, though. That's a good sign. And it'll be Joplin Yoder in, and also in going to be Evie Mast. Out, Kate Kaufman, also Claudia Troyer. Hiland up by 2. Abby Miller to inbound. looking. Good denied defense by Norwest. Finally inbounds it out top. Grabbed by Mast. Over to Stutzman, who's double team. Her pass deflected and throws it away. That's the 7th Hiland turnover. On the other end here, Stark to the corner. Spins around to the right wing. Northwest basketball trailing by a pair. 6:13 to play, second quarter. Now to Kuhn at center circle. Dribbles it high on the right side. Loves inside the foul circle to Bottomley. Her pass to a backdoor cutting Ashland. Make that to Ashley Kudnick, and she'll bank it in and a foul. Ashley Kudnick with a chance for a three-point play at the foul line.
And nice little two-man game there with Bottomley and Kudnick.
4th team foul on Hiland. Called that foul on Evie Mast, her first. And this game's all tied up at 13 apiece. And now Northwest a chance to regain the lead here at the foul line. Kudnick with the free throw, going to be no good. Rebound goes to Abby Miller. Hiland basketball tied up at 13. Here's Mullet, double team to the backcourt. Her pass to Abby Miller. Into the front court goes to Joplin Yoder. Left corner now the pass to Evie Mast. Out top goes to Ashley Mullet. Mullet dribbles it for Hiland. Tied at 13. Under 6 minutes to play in the half. Mullet, three-pointer, top of the key, going to be no good. Rebound, fought for, is going to be ripped away now by Ashley Kudnick. Lady Indians basketball tied at 13. Into the front court, here's Gianna Kuhn. Kuhn guarded by Mullet. Still with the dribble, high on the right side. Lobs it in the hands of Bottomley around the foul circle. Back to Kuhn on the left wing. Back to Bottomley, right post, she's double teamed. Back in the corner, three-pointer up in the air by Kudnick, going to be no good. Rebound corralled by Joplin Yoder. Yoder, she'll be fouled, I believe, by Bottomley in the backcourt. So that's going to be Bottomley's second personal foul. 13th foul Northwest. What a job Joplin Yoder's doing inside defensively.
Yeah, I took the words out of my mouth. She's really done the number on Bottomley. Maybe they have a little frustrated, but just a great job on the defensive position there by Joplin.
Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. It'll be Brogan Style reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Pass to the right post to Joplin Yoder. And the right wing goes to Mullet. Mullet to the foul line. Back to Joplin Yoder, right wing. Her three-pointer's up in the air, going to be knocked down again. Her second three-pointer tonight, Joplin Yoder.
She hit that in rhythm. Nice-looking jump shot by Joplin.
16-13 Hiland. Northwest basketball across the timeline. Here's Kudnick to the baseline. Her runner's going to be no good, but she was fouled by Ellie Habiger. 15th foul on Hiland. And Habiger has for her second personal foul. Actually, they call that instead on Abby Miller, her first personal foul. So at the foul line will be Ashley Kudnick, 5'10 senior, had 10 points in their season opening win over Downton. Free throw here is in and out, and it's no good. And 6 points so far for her in this first half. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Second free throw up and knocked down. She'll split a pair. Kudnick now has 7 points. 16-14 Hiland, they had the ball. Here's Mullet across the timeline. Lobs the right post, goes to Joplin Yoder. Backs it in. Yoder shoves up, going to be no good, and a foul. And a good strong move inside.
Yeah, and good recognition by Hiland. As soon as Bottomley went out, these last two possessions, they went right inside to Yoder both times on the first pass.
Backed it in against the shorter Gianna Kuhn, 5'9 senior Gianna Kuhn, trying to defend her in the post. She would pick up for her first personal foul and 14th foul in Northwest. Free throw by Joplin Yoder knocked down. Yoder, meanwhile, has 7 first half points. Stop in for the holiday kickoff event at Keim Home Center now through November 26th. They are offering 15% off select departments and earn a $20 gift card when you spend $100 on select brands. And free gift wrapping at Keim and Charm, Ohio. Second free throw also good by Yoder. She has 8 first half points. Hiland up by 4. Northwest basketball. Pass to the right block inside. Back out top to Kuhn to the left wing with 4.5 to go in the first half. 18-14 Hiland. On the right wing goes to Carmody. Lobs it out top. Received by Greenfield. Back in the left wing. On that far side over to Stark. Out top to Gwen Lauer. Back to Stark. Now high on the left side. Dribbles the foul line. Hands it off out top to Kuhn. Kuhn on the right point goes over to 5'4 freshman Olivia Greenfield. On the left point back over to Gwen Lauer. Lobs it inside. And to Kuhn. Kuhn shots up in the air. Going to be knocked down. Gwen Kuhn will fade away. She has 4 points. 18-16 Hiland. Quickly in the other end. The pass inside goes to Joplin Yoder. She'll bank it up and in. Joplin Yoder has 10. Hiland back up by 4. Joplin Yoder had 9 points in that season opening loss. Already has exceeded that in this first half. Northwest basketball. Ball thrown high on the right to Stark. 3.5 to play in the second quarter. Lobbed inside, right post goes to Gianna Kuhn. She'll miss the shot, but she'll be fouled. And fouled by 5'2" freshman Tori Weaver. Weaver will have her first and 16th foul on the Lady Hawks. Gianna Kuhn, the point guard, but she's playing more post since Bottomley came out.
Yeah, she went down to that right block down there. She's got a couple good looks last two possessions.
Free throws up in the air going to be no good for Gianna Kuhn. 2 points in their season opening win for her. She has 4 points so far in this first half. On the floor, Ashley Mullet for Hiland, Claudia Troyer, Abby Miller, also Mallory Stutzman, and Ellie Haberger. Hiland up 20-16, 3.5 to play, second quarter. Second free throw's up, going to be knocked down. Kuhn will split a pair. She has 5. Embedded against the pressure to Mullet. Back over to Stutzman. Into the front court, received now by Abby Miller. Miller to the left wing. Hands it off to Haberger. Now top of the pass goes to Stutzman. Her three-pointers up in the air. Knocks it down. Mallory Stutzman. Now she has 9 first half points. Hiland up by 6 to the front court for Northwest. Pass inside. Goes to Gwen Lauer. She'll bank it up and in. Gwen Lauer has her first 2 of the night. Hiland basketball up 23-19. Double team is Mullen in the backcourt. Her pass goes over to Abby Miller. Cross her pass to the other end. Now over in the hands of Stutzman. Her three-pointer going to be no good. Rebound to the floor. Fought for. Grabbed by Gwen Lauer. And she'll cross the timeline for Northwest. They trail it by 4. 2:50 to play in the second quarter. Lobbed in the hands now of Harmony high on the right side as Brady Stayball shouts out instructions to his defense. Now to Greenfield, right wing in the hands of Carmody. Carmody to the foul line. Her runner off the rim going to be no good, but she will be fouled. And she was fouled by Claudia Troyer, 17th foul in Hiland. And Troyer has, for her first personal foul.
Give Carmody credit there. She felt the contact, just kind of threw it up. Not much of a shot, but she's got 2 coming.
They'll call that on Abby Miller, her second personal. Free throw going to be no good on that first attempt by Delaney Carmody. Now in, Evie Mast. And also Joplin Yoder back in after a quick rest. Out is Ellie Haberger and Abby Miller. Carmody set for her second free throw attempt. That's up, and that's going to be knocked down. Splits a pair. She has her first point. 23-19 Hiland. Lady Hawks with the basketball. Make it 23-20 Hiland with the lead. And with it is Ashley Mullet across the timeline. 2.5 to play in the half. Pass goes right wing in the hands of Stutzman. Out top Mullet. Mullet to the foul line, to the lane, and she'll be fouled on the floor. And that'll be the 5th team foul on Northwest.
Yeah, good court vision there by Mullet. She saw that lane to the right, put her head down, and went after it.
Certainly did. The first personal on Carmody. And now Mullet to inbound. Lobs it into the hands of Joplin Yoder. Her shot's up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound, fought for on the floor, and picked up finally by Evie Mass, but then she traveled with it. So Hiland gets the board and the turnover. For Hiland, their 8th turnover of the first half compared to 5 for the Lady Indians. 2:14 to play. Second quarter, Northwest basketball. They trail by 3. And with it is Ashland Stark. Getting instructions from their head coach and Kevin Lauer. And on the front court pass goes to Kudnick now high on the right side. Cross court pass received now by Carmody. Her three-pointers up in the air, knocks it down. Delaney Carmody. Her first field goal of the first half. Now we're tied up at 23 apiece.
Long ways out there.
Hiland ball, and here's Ashley Mullet directing traffic on the right wing. To the right post goes to Joplin Yoder. Into the corner goes to Mullet. Mullet on the right wing. Poke loose on the floor and stolen away. Hiland their 9th turnover. Into the front court. Here's Lauer for the Lady Indians. Picks it up. Pass in the hands of Carmody. Holds on to it against Ashley Mullet. Carmody looking. Gets the handoff over to Ashland Stark. 1:25 to play in the second quarter, tied up at 23. That cross-court pass received by Carmody. Back over to Stark, and this with Bottomley on the bench. Over to Carmody, high on the left side. Her cross-court pass received by Lauer. Lauer on the right wing, crossover to the foul line. Nice look inside, goes to Greenfield. She'll miss the layup, however. Rebound goes to Joplin Yoder. Hiland will take that break with under a minute to play in the second quarter. Mullet across the timeline, calls out the play to Stutzman, left wing over to Mast. Now top goes over to Joplin Yoder. To Stutzman, right point. Now to Ashley Mullet. Her three-pointers up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound tapped around and finally hauled in by Stark. She'll push it across the timeline for Northwest on the right wing. into the corner. Three-pointer by Kudnick, going to be no good. Missed everything. Rebound goes to Claudia Troyer. Her pass over to Mast. Hiland ball into the front court to Stutzman now. 30 seconds to go. Tied at 23. Down to Ashley Mullet. Mullet 2 points in this first half, none in the second quarter. Down to 20 seconds to play in the half. Mullet with the basketball. Dribbles it near midcourt. Bounce pass to Troyer. 13 seconds out top to Joplin Yoder. Her three-pointer is going to be no good this time. Rebound tapped into the hands of Ashland Stark. 5 seconds to play. Into the front court. Three-pointer up in the air by Greenfield, going to be no good. And it'll go out of bounds after that miss, and it'll close out this first half of play. Halftime score from the Smithville Barn Ball Classic. It's Hiland 23 and Northwest 23. Back around to recap the first half for you on WKLM.
East Home's Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Home's Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Home's Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
A single-family home located at 212 Perkins Street in Millersburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $159,000. This property was built in 1930 and has 2 bedrooms and 1 full bath with 1,152 square feet. Located in the West Hills Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Steve Mogg at 330-763-4769 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Start your holiday season off right at Keim Home Center with the Holiday Kickoff event. From November 21st through the 26th, they're offering 15% off in departments like tools, exotic wood, lawn and garden, and more. Earn a $20 gift card when you spend $100 on select brands and take advantage of the free gift wrapping to save you some time this holiday season. Keim Home Center will be closed on November 24th to celebrate Thanksgiving. Keim will be open the rest of the week during normal business hours for gift ideas, incredible savings, and holiday inspiration.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Manufacturer discounts and inventory on appliances is the best in years. Save $440 on the popular GE top-load washer and matching dryer, or get up to a $200 rebate on selected Speed Queen washer and dryer sets. GE stainless steel kitchen package, as well as rebates and discounts on GE Cafe kitchen packages. Plus, qualified customers receive 12 months interest-free. It's Black November at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's good at the buzzer! Wyatt Miller wins his team the championship.
Hey Wyatt, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Grandpa. I just got done hitting the game-winning shot to win the championship. Or at least that's what I'm going to do someday.
I don't have any doubt about that. Fortunately, we don't have to dream about selling championship-level tires right here at Millersburg Tire Service. We have all the top brands from Firestone, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and more.
And of course, don't forget your snow tires while they're traveling to all the games.
That's right, Wyatt. There's nothing better than supporting our local youth, and Millersburg Tire will help you get there.
That's Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
It is halftime at girls high school basketball, the Smithville Barn Ball Classic, and we're all tied up at 23 apiece between Hiland and Northwest. Hiland led 11-7 after the first quarter, while Northwest outscoring Hiland 16-12 in the second quarter. That saw 3 lead changes and also 2 ties in that first half. We're all tied up at 23. For Hiland, leading the way for them in that first half, that was Joplin Yoder. Joplin Yoder, of course, in that first half, the sophomore, she would have knocked down a couple of three-pointers, going 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, and also 1 for 2 from two-point range, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Joplin Yoder already a season-high 10 points in that first half. Also, Mallory Stutzman off the bench with a solid first half as well. As for Stutzman, in that first half, she would end up going shooting-wise for the Lady Hawks, 1 for 2 on three-point tries, 3 for 4 from two-point range for her total of 9 points. Also, 2 points apiece for Ashley Mullen and Evie Mass, rounding out the Hiland total of 23. For Northwest, leading the way, that was Ashley Kudnick. As Kudnick in the first half, 0 for 2 on three-point tries, 3 for 5 from two-point range, 1 of 3 for the foul line. Kudnick had 7 first-half points. Also 5 points apiece for Lily Bottomley and Gianna Kuhn. Bottomley, of course, the 6'3 senior forward going to Loyola Marymount next season. And for Bottomley in the first half, 2 of 4 on two-point tries, 1 of 2 for the foul line for her total of those 5 points. Also 4 points for Delaney Carmody and 2 for Gwen Lauer, rounding out the total for Northwest of 23. Halftime score again, Hiland 23 and Northwest 23. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. Again, knotted up 23-23. You look like this. Hiland goes 2 of 6 from the three-point range, good for 33%. They would go 2 of 3 from two-point range, good for 66%. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, good for 100% in the first half. 15 rebounds for Hiland with 9 turnovers. For Northwest in the first half, they would go 1 of 4 for 25% from three-point range. Two-point range, they were 5 of 6, 83%. Free throws, they were 4 of 9 for 44%. Rebounds, they would grab 11 and turn the ball over 5 times.
Individually for Hiland, rebounding-wise, Joplin Yoder had 4 boards in that first half and also 2 rebounds for Abby Miller. For Northwest, leading the way for them, 3 rebounds for Ashlyn Stark and 2 boards also for Lily Bottomley. Halftime score, 23-23, a pretty evenly played first half.
Absolutely, and you got to like the way Hiland come out and played. Good to see Mal Stutzman come off the bench and get the spark she did. She really gave him a lift, but Joplin Yoder, I mean, my goodness, she's had a great first half and not playing like a sophomore, going up against Bottomley, a D1 prospect there. You know where she's going, and Yoder had a great first half against her, and we got a good ball game here, Matt, at halftime.
Very good ball game, good defense on both sides. Hiland do a good job on Bottomley, as you talked about, Troy, but also some other players stepping up on the Northwest side.
Oh, absolutely, and you know, Hiland's defending the basketball really well right now, Matt. Leading the turnover battle, they're down a couple to Northwest, but they've done a great job pushing Northwest away from the basket. And Hiland's going deep into their bench. We didn't expect to see that this early, but they're going really deep and using a lot of players.
Good to see that. All knotted up here at 23 apiece between Hiland and Northwest. Back around for the second half after this on WKLM.
It's finally here. That's right, the MRV Siding Supply brand new facility is fully open for business and ready to serve you. Just down from the previous location on County Road 624 in Millersburg, the new state-of-the-art facility provides easier access, along with a larger showroom, more products displayed, and more parking. Stop by and see the new look for yourself at MRV Siding Supply.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Happy Thanksgiving at Roadie's on GA Marketplace. Stop in all this week to get Jenny O Honeysuckle frozen turkeys for $1.79 a pound and earn $5 reward when you purchase any whole frozen turkey with a Roadie's Rewards card. And get beef shoulder boneless English roast for $3.99 a pound. They also have beef loin New York strip steak for $8.99 a pound, beef shoulder boneless English steak for $4.19 a pound, Sugardale semi-boneless whole or half hams for $2.89 a pound, and Gerber's boneless chicken lover's choice for $4.59 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadie's IGA. Stop by Elite Tile and Flooring for Black Friday pricing this Friday and Saturday only. Check out their truckload of Happy Feet Broadway SBC vinyl flooring with 5mm and 20mm wear layer with 60-inch long planks at an unbelievable price of $2.49 a square foot. That's 50% below the regular price. That's 2 days only. Hurry in this Friday and Saturday while supplies last at Elite Flooring and Tile, conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
Buckeye Career Center is now accepting high school student applications for next school year. Over 1,000 area sophomores jumped at the opportunity to tour BCC recently, and now is the time to submit your application for one of over 30 high school programs. Remember, cosmetology, utility line worker, intro to nursing, and welding are popular options that fill up quickly. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future through career technical education. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn more about our programs or to apply for next year. We are Buckeye Proud.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
As the weather is getting colder, it's time to think about fall maintenance on your heating system. Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, with combined knowledge of over 65 years, and you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Of the second half. Reminder, tomorrow night we'll have more girls basketball video live stream for you, of course. West Holmes playing host to Lexington, and it will be airtime 7 o'clock, game time 7:30. Of course, tonight's game also being video live stream, courtesy the Claxon Communications team, Casey Claxon and Lydia Brady on the WKLM YouTube page tonight. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steimel is back at WKLM Sports Central. It'll be Northwest basketball to begin the second half of action, going from right to left. Here's the pass, goes cross court, received by Lauer. Back in the corner, on the far side over to Kudnick. Lobs it high on the right side, that's Gianna Kuhn. She is guarded by Ellie Habiger. Kuhn dribbles at top of the key. Now high on the left side, working against Ellie Habiger. Her pass out top to Stark. Stark dribbles it against Ashley Mullen. Just to begin this third quarter. Now Stark high on the right, picks it up too soon. Cross court pass out top to Lauer. Lauer working his Kate Kaufman. Back over to Stark high on the right. Now to the baseline drive, runner off the glass, going to be good. Nice take by Ashland Stark and gives Northwest a 25-23 lead. Stark has her first two of the night. Hiland basketball against the 2-2-1 press across the timeline. Double team is Abby Miller. Her pass into the hands of Mullet now high on the right. Nice look inside, goes over to Habiger. Her shot left hand, no good, however. Rebound out of bounds will stay with Hiland. So Hiland will have it beneath their own backboard, trailing by 2. 1 minute into the third quarter. Mullet to inbound. And does so into the hands of Abby Miller high on the right. Back on the right wing to Mullet. Right post inside Joplin Yoder. Knocked away by Bottomley. Grabbed by Joplin Yoder. Dribbles it. Spins around. Kicks the right wing back to Abby Miller, but through her legs and out of bounds on that pass. And Hiland will have their 10th turnover. Stay tuned immediately following the game for high school scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you by Rody's IGA Marketplace. And it'll be Brogan Steimel reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Here's Gianna Kuhn against Kate Kaufman across the timeline for Northwest. On the right wing, lobs it, and mid-post to Bottomley, knocked away by Joplin Yoder out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Indians.
Joplin Yoder playing a really aggressive ball game, both ends of the floor, but really impressed with their defense, Matt.
Not making it easy for Bottomley inside. And to inbound will be Ashley Kudnick. She'll pass inside to Bottomley. She'll lay it up and in. Bottomley will back to her cut. She has 7 points. Her third field goal, and now a 4-point Northwest lead.
Yeah, they ran Bottomley off that high screen, did a good job getting her open to the bucket.
Timeout Hiland, 6.5 to play third quarter. It's Northwest 27, Hiland 23. This is the Smithville Barn Ball Classic on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Well, Hiland had a 20-16 lead in that first half, Troy, but since then, Northwest has outscored Hiland 11-3, and right now Northwest is starting to take a little bit of control here into this third quarter.
Yeah, they turned up the defensive intensity here a little bit, Matt.
Hiland ball. Joplin pass goes to Ashley Mullen. Now top against the double team. A little 2-2-1 defense on right now by Northwest. Cross-court pass into the hands now of Kate Coppin. Hands it off to Mullen. Juggles it, grabs it, dribbles it right wing. Poke loose, and there's a steal. Into the front court on the 11th Hiland turnover. Now to Gwen Lauer on the right wing for the Lady Indians. Out top to Kuhn. Back in the left wing. Drive by Kudnick to the baseline. Her layup is going to be good. Ashley Kudnick has 9. 29-23 lead for the Indians. Hiland has not scored so far in the third. Here's Abby Miller. Knocked loose. Stolen away again. Kudnick goes the other way with it. In transition. Her runner going to be high in the air. Going to be no good, but a blocking foul is going to be the call. And that will be slapped inside on Ellie Hamburger. The first team foul on Hiland, and Haberger has her second personal foul.
Northwest coming out with a little bit harder intensity here coming out of halftime.
And that has made a difference now up to a 6-point lead. And looking for some more. And the free throw is up by Kudnick. She'll knock it down. Ashley Kudnick now up to 10 points on the night. Get personalized family jewelry from the jewelry store with birthstones for each family member. Orders must be in by December 12th for guaranteed Christmas delivery. That's the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. Second free throw is up. That's knocked down as well for Ashley Kudnick. 31-23 Northwest. They've scored their first 8 points of this quarter. Here's Hiland ball. Right corner to Claudia Troyer. To the baseline. Drive. And a blocking foul is called. Close to going out of bounds, but they'll call a blocking foul. Northwest, their first team foul.
Yeah, she found herself a little trouble down the baseline. She's fortunate to get out of there.
They'll call that a third personal foul on Lily Bottomley. And now Hiland to inbound. And checking in for Bottomley is going to be Delaney Carmody.
Yeah, so look for the Hawks to try and take advantage of this, get some scoring opportunities inside now.
Mullet to inbound. Her pass to Stutzman. Her shot's off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Carmody, and she'll be fouled by Claudia Troyer. Second team foul in Hiland, and Claudia Troyer has her first personal foul. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives one free foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. And that against the focal pressure to Ashley Kudnick. Now the pressure will back off. Kudnick across the timeline, guarded by Claudia Troyer. Dribbles it right wing. Kudnick kicks it back to the corner. Three-pointer up in the air by Stark. Going to be off the mark. Missed everything. Rebound going to be saved by Joplin Yoder to the floor. Grabbed by Stark. Puts it back up. No good, but a foul is going to be called. And that'll be a foul inside on Hiland's number 11, that being Evie Mast. 13th foul on Hiland. Mast has her second personal. Ashland Stark, 5'6", senior guard. 11 points in their season-opening win over Dalton. And free throw by the left-hander is up and knocked down. Now 3 points so far for her tonight, all coming in this third quarter. But Hiland again still searching for their first point of the third. Second free throw by Stark. That's up, and that's going to be good at the bounce. And now Northwestern's outscored Hiland 10-0 in the quarter. Ball inbounded and kicked out of bounds by Gianna Kuhn. Hiland to win battle once again.
And Northwestern making it hard for Hiland to get the ball in bounds right now.
And to inbound for Hiland again against this full court pressure is going to be Mallory Stutzman. Now the pressure is going to back off a little bit. Inbounded to Ashley Mullet. Working against Gwen Lauer. Mullet across the half-court line. 5 minutes to play in the third. Now to the right wing. Into the corner goes to Claudia Troyer. Troyer dribbles it. Knocked loose on the floor. Battling for the ball. Now stolen away by Kudnick. Into the front court. Kudnick on the fast break. Hits it inside. Knocked away and stolen right back by Joplin Yoder. Her pass to Ashley Mullen now. Mullen will push it across the half-court line for Hiland. On the left wing. Cross-court pass inside the paint goes to Stutzman. Double team. Backs it in. Stutzman, shot left hand, going to be no good. Gets a rebound, put back. Is going to be good by Stutzman on that second opportunity. Stutzman now has 11. Hiland down 33-25, their first points of the third quarter.
Those were big ones.
Needed to get that one in. Now Northwest has the basketball. Here's Kudnick into the front court. Her pass goes over to the far side of Stark. Shovels it out top to Lauer, left wing, and the hands down the dribble by Kudnick to the foul line. Delane has a poke loose, but a foul is going to be called. And that'll be a nice drive that time, causing the 14th foul on Hiland in this third quarter, the third on Evie Mast.
Hiland is a step slower this half than what Northwest is.
13 turnovers for Hiland. They have 4 of those in this third quarter already. 6 turnovers by comparison for Northwest. That free throw is up, going to be knocked down. As Hiland trying to find that right combination. And Kudnick now has 5 of the quarter, 12 for the ball game. That free throw's up, going to be good. And she'll check out. In for her is going to be Kendall Lauer, 5'3" sophomore, 35-25, back to a 10-point Northwest lead. Vocal pressure's on and then to Ashley Mullen. In the backcourt, dribbles it, against the double team. Mullen across the half-court line. Her pass inside, going to be grabbed by Tori Weaver. Her shot blocked, but a foul is going to be called against the 5'2" freshman Tori Weaver. The second team foul Northwest. Weaver going to go to the foul line to shoot 2.
And this is good for Hiland here. Gets the clock stopped here. They can cut into this lead a little bit with no time running.
Tori Weaver, no points, 3 boards in that first game against Laurel. And the free throws up in the air, going to be in and out, no good. Now last foul, the second personal on Delaney Carmody. 35-25 Northwest. Second free throw by Tori Weaver. Up and no good. Rebound put back is no good by Stutzman. Gets a rebound again. Stutzman puts it back up. No good, but a foul. Mallory Stutzman working hard inside. Now to the foul line to shoot 2.
Yeah, she's got 4 offensive rebounds on the night, doing the dirty work down under the boards.
Stutzman with 11 points in all tonight. 1 basket so far, and the only points for Hiland so far in the third quarter. That free throw's up in the air, going to be in and out, no good. 35-25. Hiland trying to knock it down for the foul line here. That free throw's up. That's going to be knocked down. Splits a pair. Now 12 points for her. Hiland down by 9. In Manita Carmody. Back over to Gianna Kuhn in the backcourt. Kuhn across the timeline. Working against Kate Kaufman. Crossover to the foul line. Pass inside. Goes to Lauer across the lane. Received left lane back to Carmody. Her three-pointer's going to be off the mark. Rebound to the floor. Going to be out of bounds. And Hiland will have the ball back. Stopped by Southside Quick Lube and ask for a Quaker State oil change for performance you can count on. Quaker State, the power to reduce friction. Hiland to inbound. Here, Stutzman's pass into the backcourt to Abby Miller. Now to Mullen across the timeline. Mullen to the fast breaker. Runner left hand, no good. Rebound, poke to the quarter, chase down by Stark. Now over to Kudnick in the backcourt. Kudnick across the half-court line. 3.5 to play, third quarter. Her pass into the hands of Stark, now high on the right. Stark looking. Dribbles it down to the right wing. Her runner going to be up left hand, going to be no good. Rebound, grabbed by Abby Miller. Her pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Hiland. Meanwhile, Ashley Mullet just 2 points. That came back in the first quarter, so Northwest doing a good job really focusing on her.
Yeah, they've done a good job containing Ashley tonight, and that's really what Hiland's missing right now, Matt.
Abby Miller inbounds it to Ashley Mullet. Hiland with the ball, trailing by 9. Mullet back to Abby Miller. Dribbles it against the 2-1-2 press defense across the timeline. The Mullet back over to Abby Miller, almost threw it away from her. Chased down and grabbed instead by Tori Weaver. Now a timeout called by Hiland. 3:04 to play in the third. It's Northwest 35, Hiland 26. This is the Smithville Barn Ball Classic on WKLM.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
At Waynedale, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Waynedale, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Waynedale. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedale.com for a free quote today.
The Claxon Communication team of Lydia, Brady, and also Casey Claxon on the WKLM YouTube page tonight. You can find us if you search WKLM on YouTube. Also, the link for that is on our Facebook page as well. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steinball back at WKLM Sports Central. Hiland basketball out of the timeout. Here's a runner by Joplin Yoder. In and out, no good. Rebound by Abby Miller. Her put back, no good, but a foul. Good play call out of the timeout, and that'll result in the 2 free throws for Abby Miller at the charity stripe.
Yeah, they got the look they wanted there with Joplin. Just didn't knock it down, but good job by Abby Miller being on the board.
13th foul in Northwest. And also the first personal on Gianna Kuhn. Free throws up in the air, going to be knocked down by Abby Miller. Her first point tonight. Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast from Smithville. The final game of the Smithville Barn Ball Classic. Second free throw good also by Abby Miller. She has 2. 35-28 Northwest. Full pressure is on by Hiland. Into the backcourt. Goes to Kuhn. She's double teamed. And she will be fouled on that double team to the backcourt. The 15th foul on Hiland coming in the second half. Called that foul on Kate Kaufman. That's her second personal. So they'll do it again on the back baseline against that full court pressure. Embedded and grabbed to the backcourt by Lauer. Lauer dribbles it, double team. Gets it over now to Kuhn. Baseball pass across the timeline goes to Stark into the front court to Lauer inside. The pass goes over to Ashley Kudnick inside. The shot can be up, can be good in a foul. And that was knocked inside by Ashland Stark, who got that bucket. And she was fouled on a chance for a three-point play. Ashland Stark at the foul line.
Yeah, that's really good ball movement there by Northwest on that press break.
Stark now has 6 points as a result. 16 fouls on Hiland. Third personal on Abby Miller. Free throw going to be good off the rim. Ashland Stark will complete the three-point play. Full pressure is on, and ball thrown off the foot. That time of Gianna Kuhn on that pass by Ashley Mullen. Hiland ball trailing 38-28. Mallory Sussman is back in for Abby Miller. Also Claudia Troyer will check in, replacing Tori Weaver. Stutzman inbounds it to Joplin Yoder. Double team. Over to Stutzman, deflected out of bounds. Going to be off of Northwest, however, and Hiland will keep it. Been having some trouble with this full court pressure.
Yeah, the Lady Indians defense has really turned up here the second half. I have an injured player down here, Matt.
So now attending to that injured player looks like Ashley Kudnick for Northwest. We'll take a timeout. 2.5 to play in the third. A 38-28 Northwest lead. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
The injured player to check out and get off to the bench here. We'll see how she's going to be, and hopefully she'll be all right for Northwest. But as of right now, she'll be out, and Hiland will have the basketball as we resume play. Here's Bullitt now to the right wing. Picks it up, looking. Back in the corner goes to Joplin Yoder. Yoder jab step, dribbles it down to the foul line, picks it up, picks a right wing over to Mullet, and going to be a foul call on that pass by Joplin Yoder, I believe on Lauer. Fourth team foul on Northwest here in the second half. Call that foul on Lauer, her second.
Yeah, Joplin Yoder's strengths really impressed me tonight. She's taking good care of the basketball, and Northwest has had their hands full with her.
Just a sophomore, Joplin Yoder. Bullet to inbound, does so, right wing, slapped out of bounds, however. On the good defense, they're knocking away from Kate Kaufman. Hiland to win bat it again.
Gianna Kuhn, a very, very active player for Northwest, Matt.
No doubt about it. And batted to Mullet, being guarded tightly by Kuhn. Now right wing back to Stutzman. Stutzman dribbles it. Now to the lane, knocked loose, and a reach-in foul will be called. The 15th foul now on Northwest here in this third quarter of action. And called that foul on Ashland Stark, and that'll be her third personal foul. 2:05 to play, third quarter. Hiland with the ball, down by 10. And batted by Mullet. Goes to Stutzman, high on the right. Dribbles it, spins around, looking, hands it off behind her to Joplin Yoder. Yoder dribbles it. Her runner going to be up in the air, going to be no good. Rebound to the 4, going to be chased down on the opposite corner by Ashland Stark. Got the board. I believe Stark was fouled after she got that rebound. That'll be the 17th foul on Hiland, so it will be a 1-1. And that'll be a foul called on Kate Coppin, her third personal foul. Hiland just kind of bunched up right there, just couldn't get to what they wanted to do offensively.
No, they had a good look at it, just couldn't get it done. Then they picked up the foul on the rebound. Not what they wanted.
Here's Ashland Stark. Free throw's up, going to be knocked down. Stark, a huge third quarter for her. Has 8 points all coming in this third.
Perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line this quarter.
1:51 to play. Free throw, that's up. That's going to be no good. Rebound to the 4 is chased down by Claudia Joyer.
And we jinxed her.
Valley with the miss. Now Hiland has it, down by 11. Here's Mullet to the front court on the right wing. Her pass goes to Joplin Yoder in front of the midcourt line. Back to Ashley Mullet. Mullet looking. 1:30 to play in the third. Now to Stutzman. Left wing, into the hands now, Weaver. Left of the foul line, Joplin Yoder. Right corner goes to Mullet. Her three-pointers up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll be off of Hiland, they're going to say, and Northwest will have the basketball. 1:21 to play, third quarter, 39-28 Northwest. Out of Canal Fulton, the Lady Indians with the basketball. Here's Kuhn across the timeline. Works it against Ashley Mullet on the right wing. Out top of the pass goes to Carmody. Harmony on the near side on the dribble to the left wing. Picks it up. Working against Mast. Her pass deflected on the 4 and rolls out of bounds. It'll be off of Northwest. Good defense for Hiland that time. And that'll be just the 7th Northwest turnover on the night. Northwest just 2 turnovers since that first quarter.
Absolutely. They've taken good care of the basketball here. But Hiland battling here, trying to get back in this.
Here's Stutzman across the timeline, under a minute to play in the third. Stutzman, pass goes to the corner, goes to Claudia Troyer, dribbles it, poke loose on the 4 and stole it away. It'll be the 14th Hiland turnover on the other end. Here's Stark, just crashing inside, shot no good. Rebound put back is going to be, actually, waved that last shot off apparently. A wait whistle, it'll be a blocking foul is going to be called on Hiland. Lauer had to put it back up and in, but waved that off.
And I think that's a good call. It was a late call by the trailing official, but it was a right call. I was surprised there wasn't something on the shot.
Absolutely. 18th foul on Hiland. And called that on Mullet, her first. At the foul line then, going to be Ashland Stark. And free throw up, going to be no good. 38 seconds to play third quarter. 39-28 lead for Northwest, who came in at 1-0. Hiland 0-1 on the season. Second free throw's up. That's going to be no good. Rebound. Going to be knocked away. Going to be off of Northwest. Hiland will have the basketball. On the back baseline. Embedded grab by Claudia Troyer. She'll cross the timeline. Now on the right wing. Troyer goes to the corner. Picks it up. Now to Mullet right wing. Out top and in the hands of Stutzman. Left wing. Three-pointers up in the air. Going to be knocked down by Evie Mast. Hiland back with an 8 on the three-point bucket by the freshman Evie Mast.
That was a big one.
5 points for her. 15 seconds in the third. Northwest ball. 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Here's Kuhn. Now across the timeline, 7 seconds. Kuhn to the left wing. Down to 4 seconds. Out top to Bottomley. 1 second. Three-pointer off the buzzer. Going to be banked in. How about that? Stark banks it in from deep to close out the third. That's where you know it's going good for you.
Absolutely.
Through 3 quarters, Northwest 42, Hiland 31. This is the Smithville Barn Ball Classic on WKLM.
At the Commercial and Savings Bank, we strive to provide you with information and tools to help you meet your financial goals. This is Jason Hummel, Commercial Relationship Manager in Holmes County. When you partner with CSB, you gain access to a team of local experts who will stand by your side through every phase of your business growth. From commercial lending to cash management services, we are prepared to support your business. Call or text us at 800-654-9015 to connect with a business banker. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
Northwest outscoring Hiland 19-8 in that third quarter. They have an 11-point lead to begin this fourth quarter of action. Again, this game being video live streamed tonight on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon Communications team of Casey Claxon and Lydia Brady. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steinwell back at WKLM Sports Central. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Troy Fritz, where Hiland was 1 of 3 on three-point tries for 33%. Northwest was 1 of 3 also for 33%. Hiland just 1 of 7 from two-point range. Northwest 4 for 5 for a scorching 80% in that third quarter. Hiland 3 of 6 from the foul line, 50%. Northwest 9 for 10 from the charity stripe in that third for 90%. Hiland out rebounding Northwest 10-6, however. And here in the fourth quarter, Ashley Bullitt on the drive draw a foul. 5 turnovers on the Hiland in that third quarter, 2 for Northwest for the Lady Indians. And that'll be the 4th personal foul on Ashland Starks. That's a big one there. The 16th foul on Northwest. I think the 17th foul, rather, on the Indians.
Things are lining up good for Hiland here. They just need to knock some shots down. Start with these free throws.
Ashley Muller would like to see that ball go in the hoop. She has 2 points so far tonight. Has not scored since a bucket she made in that first quarter.
And Northwest's defense is really giving her fits tonight.
Free throws up, going to be knocked down here. Buries that one. 5'6" junior, had 20 points and 4 boards in their season opener at Laurel.
They've double-teamed her most of the night, but I got to really credit her for her poise out there on the floor mat. Handles it so well.
She certainly does. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Delaney Carmody. Northwest basketball. And they have a 10-point lead at 42-32 early in the fourth quarter. Now in the hands of Kuhn, who dribbles at left point. Kuhn in the left wing. Out top, down to the foul line. Hands it off right wing. Pass right post inside to Bottomley. Saves it from going out of bounds. Over to Lauer. Back over to Kuhn. Kuhn, runner inside, going to be up. No good, but she'll draw the foul. And that'll be a foul, I believe, on Evie Mast. 19 fouls now on Hiland here in the second half. And for Mast, that would be her 4th personal foul, and that indeed is on Evie Mast. Gianna Kuhn, 5'9" senior guard. Free throws up, going to be no good. She has 5 points so far tonight as Jean Leoner is in, replacing Evie Mast. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. And Brogan Simon reporting all the scores from around the area all over until midnight. Second free throw, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bottomley. Now to Lauer. Lauer to the baseline. Her shot up, no good, but she will be fouled. Foul called on Ellie Habiger. 10 team fouls now on Hiland. Double bonus the rest of the way here for Northwest. Habiger has her 3rd personal.
And that's been a big difference in the second half. Has been Northwest getting to the free throw line.
And knocking them down for the most part.
Yes.
Lauer free throw up, going to be no good. Wynn Lauer, 5'5" senior guard. 2 points so far this evening. Free throws up, going to be no good. Rebound, however, is going to be grabbed by Kuhn, despite the 2 free throw misses. 42-32 Northwest. Kuhn to the baseline. Hicks it left wing back to Carmody. Chases it back down. Now back to Kuhn. Kuhn back up near midcourt against Ashley Mullet. Kuhn shovels the left wing back to Carmody. Back out top to Gianna Kuhn. Kuhn looking. Dribbles it out of the foul line. Cross-court pass going to be deflected to the floor and going to be out of bounds. And off of the diving Mallory Stutzman, and it'll stay with Northwest. 10-point ball game. And back in going to be Evie Mast, replacing Mallory Stutzman.
Hiland just looking for a way to get this ball on the other end of the floor right now, Matt.
No doubt. Kuhn looking. Inbounds it out top, goes right past bottom lane, goes out of bounds. So that'll work on the deny defense. There's the turnover.
That's what Hiland needed right there.
And that'll be the 8th Northwest turnover for the contest. And Hiland will have the basketball on the back baseline. Ellie Habiger, 5'9" sophomore, inbounds it to Ashley Mullet. Back to Habiger, into the front court, over to Abby Miller, left wing. Out top to Habiger. Hands it off, goes to Evie Mast. Spins around, back to Habiger, right wing. She'll find Mullet. Mullet, right wing. Mullet, runner up in the air, going to be good. Got the bounce that time. Mullet now has 5. Hiland down 42-34. Lady Indians basketball. Half-court pressure on by Hiland. Kuhn will walk it across the half-court line. Kuhn has it just in front of the mid-court line. Brady Stayball wanting a 10-second call that time. Didn't get it. Under 6 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Kuhn in no hurry with this 8-point lead. Now works it against Ashley Mullet. Lobs it right wing, back over the far side corner to Bottomley. Out top, into the hands down on the near side, goes over to Lauer. Left post inside the Bottomley. Her layup is going to be banked in. Lily Bottomley now has 9. Back to a 10-point Northwest lead. Hiland ball, here's Mullet on the right point. Drive, Mullet kicks the right wing back to Mast. Lost it, and going to be a blocking foul called. That'll be on Gianna Kuhn. 18 fouls Northwest, and Kuhn has her second personal. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives 1 free foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. So, 1-on-1 situation here. Evie Mast at the foul line. Free throws up, going to be no good. Rebound grab by Kuhn. Lady Indians with the basketball in a 10-point lead, 44-34. 5:15 to go. Kuhn across the timeline. And works it against Mullet. Kuhn lobs it right wing. We're seeing now on the far side by Gwen Lauer. Back to Kuhn out top. Now to the left wing. Contact, no foul. Out top to Bottomley. Looks it inside. Finds her teammate. Laid up and in by Kendall Lauer, the 5'3" sophomore, who somehow slipped in there uncontested. And that'll be a timeout call with 4:55 to go. It's Northwest 46, Hiland 34. This is the Smithville Barn Ball Classic on WKLM.
Commitment is part of who we are. Commitment to community, commitment to safe and reliable power, and commitment to zero contact. Hi, I'm Jim Stake, a lineman at Wayne Electric Cooperative. Daily we work around 7,200 volts of electricity. We have many reasons to restore power efficiently and return home safely. We are more than a hard hat and safety vest. We are fathers, brothers, and sons. Wayne Electric Cooperative, your local electric provider, powered by people.
With offices in Shrevey and Berlin, wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. They'll provide you with the quote for your home, auto, and farm insurance. Proudly representing Wayne Insurance Group. Troy Miller Agency, a working team for all your insurance needs. Hiland has it, trailing by 12 now. Here's Mullet to the right wing. Out top of the pass to Joplin Yoder, knocked away. Yoder grabs it, it'll be tied up. And arrow will point to Northwest. So Hiland another turnover. That'll be their 15th on the night. It'll be Kuhn to inbound here at side court. Does so on the pass to Lauer, back to Gianna Kuhn. She'll race it across the timeline. Kuhn's pass inside, going to be grabbed. On the backdoor cutting, Ashley Kudnick. She'll bank it up and in. Kudnick, who was injured earlier in the third, she's back out there, and she'll bank it in. She has 15 points.
And moving well along the baseline to get that pass.
Shot from the right corner, in and out, and no good on the shot by Mullet. Rebound under the basket, however. It'll be picked up by Kate Kaufman. Back over to Stutzman. Knocked out of bounds off of Bottomley, and it will stay with Hiland. 48-34 Northwest. Hiland has the ball, down by 14 with 4:14 to go. Mullet inbounds it to Joplin Yoder. Takes the right wing, Abby Miller. Right corner, Ashley Mullet. Mullet pass inside the paint, going to be thrown away. 16 turnovers on Hiland now tonight. Lady Indians with it across the timeline. Here's Kuhn. Dribbles the right wing. Shovels it out top. Over to Kudnick. She'll take it high in the left. Now to the right wing. Lobs it inside. She'll find Bottomley. She'll make it up and in. They end the foul to Lily Bottomley, the 6'3 senior, a chance for a three-point play.
It's tough to hold a player like her down the whole game, and she's starting to find her rhythm here again in the fourth quarter.
Now up to 11 points, 2 baskets for her in the fourth. And that'll be, for Hiland, of course, already 10 team fouls on them. And that last foul on Joplin Yoder, her second. Bottomley at the foul line. Chance for a three-point play. A 50-34 lead for Northwest. Free throws up. Going to be knocked down. 5 of the quarter for Bottomley. He had 12 for the ballgame. 51-34 Hiland. Lady Hawks with it. Here's Ashley Mullet out top to the foul line. Kicks it left wing. Three-pointer up in the air. Going to be off the mark by Evie Mass. Rebound putback is good, however, by Abby Miller. Timeout call with 3.5 to go. It's Northwest 51, Hiland 36. This is the Smithville Barn Ball Classic on WKLM.
Configuring the Bluetooth. Deciding who controls the music. Remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Wooster, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Right now, a 15-point advantage for the Lady Indians, and really getting done with the defensive end here tonight.
They have. They've given themselves opportunities on the offensive end by turning up their defensive intensity, and they've been a really nice second half of basketball here.
Hiland has the full court pressure on out of the timeout and batted to Bottomley. Bottomley's pass goes to Kuhn. Kuhn dribbles it at three-quarters court, and now takes it across the half-court line, guarded by Ellie Habiger. Double team. Kuhn gets a pass off into the hands now of Glenn Lauer. Loves the right post, goes to Bottomley, backs it in. Back in the corner, goes to Lauer. Lauer's 18-footer, no good. Rebound, slapped away, and finally grabbed by Ashley Mullet. Mullet across the timeline for Hiland on the fast break. Hits the right corner, back to Mast. Now to Mullet. Out top of the pass, stolen away by Kudnick. Kudnick on the other side after Hiland's 17th turnover. Out top goes to Gianna Kuhn. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuhn to the baseline. Her layup can be off the glass. No good. Rebound goes to Joplin Yoder. Hiland ball. Here's Mullet. Dribbles it into the front court. Out top. Now to the foul line. Her pass inside goes to Abby Miller. Backs it up to the right wing. Miller. Back over to Mullet on the right corner. Back to Abby Miller. Dribbles it. Falls down, but she was tripped up. And that foul called on Kuhn, the 19th foul on Northwest. And Kuhn has her third personal foul. So 1-1 now for Abby Miller.
Hiland a chance at cutting this lead a little bit the free throw line.
Still trying to chip away at it. And now a timeout, meanwhile, called by Northwest. 2:35 to go, a 51-36 Northwest lead. This is the Smithville Barn Ball Classic on WKLM.
A single-family home located at 7559 Township Road 105 Middlesburg is listed for sale by Kaufman Realty and Auctions with an asking price of $239,000. This property was built in 1920 and has 5 bedrooms and 2 full baths with 2,200 square feet. Located in the West Hills Local School District. For more information or to choose a date and time to see this property, contact Dan Miller at 330-763-4653 or check it out at KaufmanRealty.com.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Out of the timeout will be Abby Miller going to the foul line. She, of course, knocked down a pair of free throws back in that third quarter. She does have 4 points overall. Abby Miller, a 5'6" senior. And free throws up, going to be off the mark. Rebound to the floor. Knocked out of bounds off of Abby Miller's hands, and it will be Northwest basketball. And that's something Hiland also is going to struggle with, is at the foul line here this evening.
Yeah, they've not made their free throws here, especially the second half. Rebounding here is really starting to play an edge here, though, for Northwest.
Inbound is stolen away on the inbounds pass by Joplin Yoder. Now to Kate Kaufman. Out top goes to Evie Mast. Right wing of the pass, Joplin Yoder. Dribbles it out top down to the foul line. And she'll be bumped and fouled. That'll be a blocking foul called. And it'll be on Gianna Kuhn. So double bonus now for Northwest. Kuhn has her 4th personal foul. Now 2 free throws for Joplin Yoder. Joplin Yoder, of course, had 10 points in the first half, has not scored so far in the second half of play. That free throw up going to be no good. And in going to be Ashley Mullen after a short rest. She'll replace Abby Miller. 2:24 to go. 51-36 Northwest. Second free throw is up, going to be knocked down. Joplin Yoder has 11. Hiland down 51-37. Full court pressure is on. Inbound, grabbed by Bottomley. Looking. Here pass goes to Ashland Stark. Now into the front court. Received now by Kuhn. Kuhn has it out top. The handoff now behind her goes to Stark. Stark directing traffic in front of the midcourt line. And dribbles it. Spins around against Mass. Lobs it now over to Kuhn, now high on the right side. 2 minutes to play. Near side of the pass to Stark as they spread the floor. Stark dribbles at right point. Now on the right wing against Kate Kaufman. 1:55 to go. Still no foul for Hiland. Now a foul on the reach in by Kate Kaufman. And for Kaufman, her 4th personal foul. It'll be, again, 2 more free throws. This time for Ashland Stark.
And foul trouble piling up there for Hiland, too, so they'll have to be selective about who fouls.
Haberger, 3 personal fouls. 3 fouls for Abby Miller. 4 personal fouls for Kate Kaufman. And 4 fouls also for Evie Mast tonight. Free throw by the left-hander is going to be up and good. Getting the bounce is Ashland Stark. 12 points by her, all coming in the second half. 52-37 Northwest. And the second free throw by Stark is up, going to be good. Makes them both. She has 13. 53-37 Northwest. Hiland ball. Here's Mullet to the front court. Bounce pass right corner. Goes over to Joplin Yoder. Drive. That gets called for the travel. And a almost too open look there on that drive to the lane.
She looked up, said, "Oh, I'm wide open," took a drop step and traveled.
And that'll be the 18th turnover on Hiland tonight. 1:45 to go. Double team slapped on by Hiland in the backcourt. They'll call a foul. And that'll be on Hiland's Evie Mast. She'll foul out with 1:42 to play. The freshman will foul out with 5 points. 53-37 in favor of Northwest this evening. Well, for Hiland, for kind of a young, inexperienced team, certainly did not lighten up the schedule here, Troy. They came out here playing these tough teams right off the bat, and they're going to be better for it down the road here, but these are just pretty good basketball teams they've played to start off this season.
Absolutely here. We look at this Hiland team here, and they are young, and they're competing very, very well. They just need to figure out how to put a whole game together here, and they'll get there, Matt. There's no doubt in my mind.
A little confusion here on the floor, it looks like. So who's going to check in for Hiland after, of course, Mass fouled out. It will be Abby Miller.
There she comes. Evie Mass had a nice outing here for the young lady.
No doubt. Mass just a freshman. 5 points for her.
Yeah, quality minutes off the bench for Hiland. Did a nice job tonight.
Stark with the free throw. It's up, going to be good. Now 14 points, Ashland Stark. Claudia Troyer in, and she will replace Tori Weaver. This is a Northwest team that starts 5 seniors on their team.
And they're all good.
No doubt. Free throw up, going to be no good. Rebound to the 4. Joplin Yoder will track it down. Her pass goes to Mullet. Mullet double team to the backcourt. Her pass near side goes to Joplin Yoder, still in the backcourt area. And going to be a timeout called by Hiland. 1:32 to go. It's Northwest 54, Hiland 37. This is girls high school basketball on WKLM.
Start your holiday season off right at Keim Home Center with the Holiday Kickoff event. From November 21st through the 26th, they're offering 15% off in departments like tools, exotic wood, lawn and garden, and more. Earn a $20 gift card when you spend $100 on select brands and take advantage of the free gift wrapping to save you some time this holiday season. Keim Home Center will be closed on November 24th to celebrate Thanksgiving. Keim will be open the rest of the week during normal business hours for gift ideas, incredible savings, and holiday inspiration.
Hiland's next game will be on Wednesday. It'll be a home game against Claymont in the IVC. For Northwest, they'll play on Wednesday also. It'll be a game on the road against CVCA in the Principals Athletic Conference. And then for us, we'll have girls basketball coming our way tomorrow night. Lexington is at West Holmes. Airtime approximately 7 o'clock, game time 7:30. There will be video live streamed again on YouTube tomorrow night. You can check out our entire basketball broadcast schedule on our website at WKLM-FM.com and click on the on-air tab. And it will be a minute 32 to play in the fourth. A little wet spot on the floor. They're going to have to apparently towel off. Final game tonight of the Smithville Barn Ball Classic. We'll be back here later on the season in January for the Battle at the Berkey for the boys kind of version of this here at Smithville. Hiland will be playing in that as well. And I believe West Holmes also playing in that. Kind of a Saturday-Sunday affair for that. Inbounded to Claudia Troyer, Hiland basketball. Troyer to the corner. Hands it off. Too strong. Chased down now by Ashley Mullet. And on back on the left wing, Abby Miller. Out top, Joplin Yoder. Yoder, left point, gets the handoff. Ashley Mullet's three-pointers up in the air, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed inside by Kudnick. 54-37 Northwest, they had the basketball. 1:05 to play. Here's Kuhn out top. Hands it off to Stark. In front of that midcourt line. Under a minute to go. Crossover down to the foul line. Pass goes to the corner to Bottomley. As they work the ball around the perimeter with under a minute to go. Back on the right wing goes over to Ashland Stark. And the quarter goes over to Kudnick. Right post to Bottomley. Back to Stark. Final 40 seconds in this one. Back to Bottomley left corner. 35 seconds to play. Back to Kuhn in front of that midcourt line. Dribbles it to the foul line. Nice look inside. Goes the right post to Kudnick. She'll bank it up and in. Kudnick now with 17 points. Big night for her. 56-37 Northwest. 20 seconds to go. Mullet's pass, right corner. Goes over to Abby Miller. Now to Joplin Yoder inside the paint. Back to Mullet out top. Down the final 10 seconds in this one. Mullet, right point, three-pointers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Finally gets one to go. Final 2 seconds, and that will do it. The Northwest will cap off this Smithville Barn Ball Classic with a victory of 56-40 over Hiland. Northwest now improving to 2-0 on the year, and Hiland dropping their record to 0-2. Again, the final, Northwest 56, Hiland 40. We'll be back around to recap the game for you after this on WKLM.
Looking for an experienced professional pest control company? Hi, this is Roger Bugs McClure with Holmes Pest Control. With over 40 years in the pest control industry and a lifelong resident of Holmes County, Holmes Pest Control can give you the best service by using the best products at the best price. Call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or visit our website at holmespestcontrolincorporated.com. Another home-owned, homegrown Holmes County business. Professional service with a personal touch.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Manufacturer discounts and inventory on appliances is the best in years. Save $440 on the popular GE top-load washer and matching dryer, or get up to a $200 rebate on selected Speed Queen washer and dryer sets. GE stainless steel kitchen package, as well as rebates and discounts on GE Cafe kitchen packages. Plus, qualified customers receive 12 months interest-free. It's Black November at Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com. If you can see your breath, it's time for winter tires. Bridgestone, Blizzak, and Firestone winter tires are specially designed to give you better grip and more control in winter's worst weather conditions. So don't let the cold, hard pavement, slush, snow, or ice keep you from where you need to go. Drive with confidence this winter with innovative Bridgestone or durable, dependable Firestone winter tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. Available at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 east of Millersburg. Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin. Everywhere, every day, someone somewhere needs someone to care. Young people are especially desirous of someone to show an interest in what they do, where they are going, and what they will become. Denko Marketing of Millersburg believes taking that interest in a young person can make all the difference. Which young person needs your time and interest? Whichever one or ones you can give it to. They'll take care of the rest. Supporting young people in all endeavors is especially important to Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home. Stop by Elite Tile and Flooring for Black Friday pricing this Friday and Saturday only. Check out their truckload of Happy Feet Broadway SBC vinyl flooring with 5mm and 20mm wear layer with 60-inch long planks at an unbelievable price of $2.49 a square foot. That's 50% below the regular price. That's 2 days only. Hurry in this Friday and Saturday while supplies last at Elite Flooring and Tile, conveniently located 1 mile east of Walnut Creek on State Route 39.
Northwest started to pull away in the second half, outscoring Hiland 19-8 in the third quarter. Lady Indians led 42-31 through 3, and they would outscore Hiland 16-9 in the fourth quarter. And all in the second half, Northwest outscoring Hiland 35-17, and the Lady Indians get the win 56-40 over Hiland. For Northwest on the game, they would finish up with 3 players in double figures, with Ashley Kudnick leading the way. Kudnick for the ball game, she would go 0 for 2 on 3-point tries, but she was also 6 of 8 from 2-point range and 5 of 7 from the foul line. And Ashley Kudnick would finish up with 19 points. Also tonight, it was Ashland Stark in double figures. She was 1 of 2 on 3-point tries and 2 for 7 from a 2-point range. She was also 7 for 11 for the foul line. 14 points scored by Ashland Stark. And also Lily Bottomley, the 6'3 senior, going to Loyola Marymount next year, and for Bottomley on the evening, she will also be in double figures. She had 12 points in all. Bottomley going 5 of 7 from 2-point range and 2 of 3 for the foul line for that total of 10 points. 5 points scored by Gianna Kuhn, 4 points for Delaney Carmody, and 2 apiece for Gwen Lauer and Kendall Lauer, running out the Northwest total, and that was 56. For Hiland, leading the way for them, 2 players in double figures, and it was Mallory Stutzman who led all scorers for the Lady Hawks. For Stutzman coming off the bench for them, she would finish up going 1 for 2 on 3-point tries, 4 for 7 from 2-point range, and also 1 of 2 for the foul line. Stutzman finished up with 12 points. Also, Joplin Yoder would go 1 of 3 on 3-point tries, 1 for 4 from 2-point range, and 3 of 4 for the foul line. She had 11 points, but also 10 of those 11 came in the first half. 8 points scored by Ashley Mullet, and Mullet had to work for those, so she went 1 of 7 on 3-point tries tonight and 2 for 4 from 2-point range, 1 of 2 for the foul line for 8 points for Mullet. And also 4 points for Abby Miller. 5 points scored by Evie Mash. She would foul out with the freshman with 1:42 to go. It ran out the scoring for Hiland, their total of 40 points. Final score, it was Northwest 56, Hiland 40. Now for the final team numbers, here's Troy Fritz.
And thank you very much, Matt. For Hiland on the night, they would go from three-point range 5 of 15 for 33%, while Northwest would go just 2 of 7 for 29%. For Hiland from the two-point area, it was 9 of 18 for 50%. Northwest would shoot 17 of 30, good for 57%. From the free throw line, Northwest hits the advantage. They go 16 of 29 for 55%. Hiland just 7 of 14 for 15%. Hiland gets the rebound advantage tonight, grabbing 32 rebounds to Northwest 24. Big stories of turnovers. Hiland turns the ball over 18 times, just 9 for Northwest.
And for Hiland individually, rebounding-wise, Joplin Yoder had 6 boards. 1 came at the offensive end, and also 5 rebounds for Abby Miller. Also Northwest, 5 rebounds for Ashland Stark, and also 3 boards apiece for Gianna Cood and Lily Bottomley. Northwest a winner 56-40. You mentioned that Hiland actually had the edge in the rebounding department, so you got to be pleased there if you're Brady and Dave Schlaball. But again, the turnovers just too much to overcome for Hiland.
And you give credit to the Northwest defense for that. They really turned it up in the second half. And, we talked, Matt, tie ball game at halftime, just like the first game for Hiland this year. They're just going to figure out how to continue to play, get better in the third quarter, play a full half of basketball. And this is going to be a good basketball team going down the stretch.
No question about that. Again, Hiland falling to this Northwest team. Subway player of the game. I see a chance to talk about that one. What do you think, Troy, here tonight? Put you on the spot.
Well, I saw a couple good things out there. Now, Joplin Yoder came in for a sophomore, played extremely well in this ball game. But boy, I really like Mal's to it. But just good to see Mal back on the floor after that injury last year and playing at the level that she did tonight, Matt.
We'll see Mallory Schutzman then our Subway player of the contest, again with those 12 points. So we'll receive 1 foot-long fresh value from the Subways in Millersburg to Mallory Schutzman. Again, that's certainly a good sign for her, the 12 points. And you kind of can see this Hiland team, obviously, they're going to have to fight their way through this tough competition early on. It's going to make them better go on. But you can see kind of different things here. So it's been obviously Joplin Yoder, what she was able to do. Evie Mass, you talked about that. Certainly some bright spots going forward for this Hiland team.
What you expect over at Hiland, you get kids that step up. Maybe we've not heard much about when there's freshmen contributing at this early in the year and playing at the level they are against competition at this level. I'm pretty confident this is going to be a good basketball team here when they hit their stretch mid-season, Matt. Northwest gets the win 56-40 over Hiland tonight. They go to 2-0 on the year. They'll play next on Wednesday, a game on the road in the CV. So to take on CVCA. And for Hiland with the loss to go to 0-2, they'll play at home on Wednesday against Claymont in that contest. Reminder for us, we'll have girls basketball coming away tomorrow night. It'll be Lexington at West Holmes. We'll be video live streaming that game on YouTube, also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Airtime for that game tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, and tip-off right around 7:30. Do want to thank our partnership with Claxon Communications tonight. Lydia, Brady, Casey Claxon, helping provide the video live stream feed tonight on the WKLM YouTube page. And also thanks to Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. A reminder, we'll have high school scoreboard coming your way tonight with all the area basketball scores every 15 minutes all the way until midnight. For Troy Fritz, I'm Matt Croy, and in the final score tonight in girls basketball for the Smithville Barn Ball Classic, it was Northwest 56 and Hiland 40. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.